If you're like me and grew up in the late 90s, early 2000s, Pokemon was a massive part of your childhood. Either playing the games or saving enough money to buy some Pokemon packs at your local card store. Now, I was lucky enough to grow up in the midst of what I think was the best Pokemon era. Pokemon Red and Blue were still hot on the market, and Pokemon cards were easy to find as well as affordable. Thinking back, I always wondered how we got here. How nowadays it's so hard to find any good Pokemon cards at a decent price, or how people have now turned this into a lucrative business without really caring about the games or the industry itself. Now, Pokemon cards have experienced a renaissance, becoming hot commodities in recent years. What once used to be childhood pastimes have transformed into a booming market. The surge in interest can be attributed to a mix of nostalgia, increased popularity of Pokemon franchise, and the thrill of collecting what something used to be so much fun and now valuable. So in this video, we are going to deep dive into what really made Pokemon cards rise the way it did. If you are a Pokemon collector, even a fan like me, sit back, relax, hit that like button down below, and subscribe if you have not, and let's get into it. We fast forward to the turn of the millennium. Pokemon cards were still popular, but have somewhat settled into their niche. Prices have relatively stayed stable, with only the rarest cards fetching a high price. By the mid-2010s, Pokemon cards have become a legitimate investment. Collectors were willing to shell out the big bucks for mint condition cards, especially the first edition ones. The record-breaking sale of the first edition Charizard Beckett 10 sold for over $55,000 in 2017, which marked a turning point in the industry. There was also a moment in the reality show Pawn Stars, which in its 14th season, when Gary, nicknamed the Pokemon King, showed off his Pokemon collection, which sparked even more interest in people who have never actually knew how much Pokemon cards were actually worth. Then of course the trend accelerated in the pandemic year of 2020. With people stuck at home looking for distractions and investments, Pokemon card prices skyrocketed. The same Charizard that sold for $55,000 in 2017 sold for a staggering $420,000 in 2020. But why the sudden surge in Pokemon card prices? Well, several factors come into place. First, nostalgia. Many adults who grew up with Pokemon are now financially stable and willing to invest their childhood memories they had as a kid. Second, influencers and celebrities showcasing their rare Pokemon card collections on social media, which have a significant tribute to the hype. When a famous personality flaunts their Charizard or their Pikachu card, it creates a ripple effect in the market, which in case allows Pokemon to promote its cards without even trying in the process. Lastly, rarity. First edition shadowless cards, holographics, and even rare promotional cards have become increasingly hard to find, driving up their prices. And who can't forget Pokemon Go? When this was released before the pandemic hit, it became a global phenomenon. People from all over the world started playing it and helping the Pokemon franchise gain even a larger audience than it had before. And this reputation continued to grow when the pandemic hit and gave people an excuse to go outside so they won't become crazy staying inside the whole time. Which brings us to our next topic, social media. Now, we talked a little on the aspects of social media and the effect celebrities and mobile games have on the Pokemon industry. Social media has transformed Pokemon collecting from a solitary hobby into a vibrant global community. Platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube have become virtual showrooms where collectors proudly display their latest card finds. It's incredible to see enthusiasts from all corners of the world coming together and sharing the passion and love for Pokemon. You have top influencers like Unlisted Leaf, Real Breaking Nate, Pokerev, and the main man himself, Leon Hart. Not only is social media a platform for showcasing collections, but it's a treasure trove of knowledge. Collectors and experts share tips and tricks and in-depth analysis of cards, helping both beginners and seasoned collectors make informed decisions when buying their next product. Whether it's identifying rare misprints or understanding the market trends, social media serves as a valuable educational resource for the Pokemon card collecting community. Especially platforms like YouTube and TikTok, which play a significant role in shaping Pokemon collecting trends. Unboxing of new releases, card pack openings, and collection tours influence what cards are considered valuable or trendy. When an influencer showcases a specific card, its demand often skyrockets, highlighting the power of social media in driving collecting preferences and market value. For example, you can take a look at the Instagram star, Not Shivam, With his amazing Pokemon card collection, he helps you understand the rarity of most of the rare cards that are looming around in the world today, allowing the community to get a better understanding of what really signifies a card to become so rare. Now, for even myself, if you ever watch my previous videos, I love to open Pokemon products. I don't do it for the profits, I just love sitting down, opening the packs up for fun, and getting that thrill of not knowing what I will get in that pack. Even Facebook groups and dedicated trading apps allow collectors to connect and trade cards seamlessly. Whether you're looking to complete your set, find a rare card, or simply trade duplicates, social media platforms provide a convenient space to network with a fellow collector worldwide. It's like a never-ending cycle of Pokemon cards being traded and collected. We are now witnessing record-breaking sales in the Pokemon card community. Cards that were once worth a few dollars are now being sold for thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Auction houses and online marketplaces have become a battleground for collectors vying for these rare gems. It's incredible to see how a piece of cardboard can hold such immense value. Now here's the interesting part. Pokemon cards have become an alternate investments for many. Investors are diversifying their portfolios, putting their money into these cards and expecting the value to appreciate over time. It's like owning a piece of pulp culture history that's not only enjoyable, but also potentially lucrative. Of course, like any investment, there are risks involved, but the allure of capturing the nostalgic magic and potentially financial gain is irresistible for many. Now, in conclusion, whether you're a longtime collector, a nostalgic fan, or someone looking for a unique investment opportunity, the Pokemon card community is undoubtedly an exciting space to watch. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this deep dive into the phenomenon that is Pokemon. If you have any rare Pokemon cards or interesting stories to share, feel free to share in the comments down below. I want to say thank you to all the subscribers so far on the channel, as well as to give a big shout out to all the members who continue to be members on this channel. If you guys are not members, make sure to check it out. Links in the description down below. Now guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more fascinating Pokemon content. Until next time guys, happy collecting, and may your card pulls be forever in your favor. Just remember, the next time you come across that old dusty binder of Pokemon cards in your parents' basement, or still have them laying around somewhere, take a moment before you toss it aside. You just might be holding a small fortune in your hands.